with another video. Time to watch me build again. Every once in a while, I just feel like playing some kind of like building sandbox game or whatever, so I decided to actually commit to something. So I decided, why not Sims 4? Every once in a while I get in the mood to build or whatever, so here I am, trying to build somewhat like an idol agency kind of thing. Because I had like this plan a long time ago that I would like recreate myself, right? And then pretend to be like an idol, or like, because I think one of the packs was like the fame system, so it's like, cause like, can I start from like 0 or whatever to become really, really famous or whatever. I think on my like off time, right, I just do it passively, just like let them play or whatever, by like, I think because like there's an acting career, so I was like, oh, let me just like make it a challenge to see how fast I can become famous or something. I don't really know. I'm still like planning out how I'm supposed to do it. The only thing I like worked out so far is I would like recreate my like VTuber character in The Sims, right? And then also like my friends, and then like kind of like sort them into like different OnStars dorms. Well, like the few idol stuff I follow, like Love Live, it's they don't really have agencies. They're just like school idols, right? And I want to deal with the school system thing here. I don't even have that pack because like I'm not gonna buy like a high school or college thing, so I'm just gonna pretend like they're idols, or like trying to become idols. I'm gonna try to make it like a little like let's play series or whatever, or at least you follow my journey to become quote unquote top idol. I went to see like, oh, how other people did idol stuff. Usually I see people do challenges, but it's like for K-pop where it's like a full group, and then in this series I'll just do like solo idols, quote unquote, because there's not really an idol system. The most like you could do is just like singing, or like I think there streaming. I think they're streaming too, but I think that's like certain careers. Because see on screen, I didn't even talk about it. I'm like creating like the little building that everyone will like be living in. It's like the first 2 floors, because gonna be like multiple floors, right? The concept idea was like based off like the one in OnStars, where you like technically everyone's just like trying to do little idol activities, whatever, like at least like from in game, right? You can make them do photo shoots, or like singing, or like I can't remember, like little like talk shows things. So I thought that would do something similar to that, or at least like make the rooms based off similar. I don't think you can't really do that here. The building itself is based off, what do you call it, the New York Public, like the really big New York Public Library near Bryant Park, because I always pass by it. It's like, what's something I can like looks nice on the outside? I was like, that one, even though it's like really big, because I'm really good at like decorating on the inside for like rooms, but the outside it's just like architecture, I don't know what to do. So I like copied the, at least like the window placement and like a general idea of it. I think it has like certain like windows. Yeah, usually I think the real building has more columns, but I didn't want to be that extra, so I just put not as much. So my thought process, right, with this building is like a older style building, right? Like you can see all like the old columns and like intricate things on top. I don't know what they're called, but like the doors are a little bit more modern because it's a little bit upgraded and stuff. So yeah, this is gonna be like it's one giant lot, right? But like technically there's 2 buildings, because I thought like one half would be where people work and sleep, right? The other half is where like the idols or whatever can like do little shows and stuff. So I thought like, oh, I would like divide it in a way where like technically people can't just like sneak into where people live after a show, or you know what I mean? But we'll get to that later. Here's just me going through all the columns and be like, what are my options and stuff? Because I have like a few packs or whatever, so I can't go too crazy. I thought of doing this idea when like when I was like playing OnStars and stuff, because you know how like at least in the main story you could see like this group like trying to debut and stuff, so it's like that's kind of like the idea. And they have this whole real building where like you live off this little area and you have to like do idol activities to have money so you can like eat or whatever. But I also thought it would be like, I saw someone doing this challenge, like was it say yes to anything. Because you know how you get little, like, pop-ups where it would be like, so-and-so wants to go to a festival, or so-and-so wants to hang out. So I thought, like, so besides the get famous challenge. I was thought like just say yes to everything. Just like sure, why not? Usually ignore them. It'd probably be really annoying if you're like tired and be like, no, I don't want to go out. But it's like go to the challenge. It'd be fun to like do Let's Play. Cause I think I tried to do a Let's Play series a while ago, but I think it was on my older computer, so I kind of like I don't have those files anymore, and I didn't think to like move them. Yeah, there's me changing the stairs because like it doesn't match the foundation. So, in your library they have like little statues. They're not little. They have statues of like giant lions. So it's like what's something I can do? It's like yes, dog statue. And then there's a little gap between the pillar and the foundation, so it's like when else fails, just cover it with plants. You know, that's how I usually do it. So earlier I thought I was gonna make a little like outside side area to make it look nice, like a little walk. We can like walk from the back, but then I realized like this lot is too small to what I want to do, because I want to make 2 buildings on this one lot. So it's like, okay, there's no side building. I also wanted to make sure like the building kind of makes sense in this world. I think this world came with, was it? I forget. I'm not good with names of any of the places. I just know this one came with for rent. As like I remember like watching people let's make videos about that. It was a bit buggy. So it's been a while. So hopefully it's less buggy. I don't know, or at least like it's not too terrible. Whatever. Because like even though it's gonna be the Let's Play series would be about my little VTuber self, right? I want to add my friends just like walking about, so it's just like they'll be living in their own rooms on like the premise or whatever. So yeah, it'd be fun to just like recreate all my friends in The Sims. Like I like doing the outfits part, but I'm not good with like faces or whatever. So oh yeah, that make a little sign for little like talent agency thing, whatever. I think at this current point I didn't like finalize a color scheme yet, so I think later at least it's focuses on like gold, because you know talent agency, talent stars, you know, like connecting the dots. It's like okay, it'll be gold. This I want it to be round, but I know people complain about rounded corners. That would be cool to make a cool entrance, but it's like I didn't have like any doors so it fit it. So it's like where it is. Oh, my thought process here was like, okay, the 2 buildings are like not connect, or at least only connected through the back. So like, I'll like the little talent people can go from like upstairs to like the stage area. But then I thought about later, we were like, if it's raining, it's gonna be such annoying. So I ended up making like an entrance, like an inside entrance or connecting corridor. But that'll be later. This is me just trying to like get the outside done. And here is your little like stage area. It's like actually you want to see your idol, and it's like oh, you get to see them perform, whatever. I would have liked this area to be bigger, but I'm like limited by like the lots or whatever. But I want the lot to be big, but also be near like a city area. Cause I think like the other lots that I have access to, they're like in the middle of like the forest or like farmland, and it was like if you realistically go to a show, if you're like your Oshia had a show, like would you really go out of your way to go? Well, maybe you would, like you're a really big fan. It's like they're having a show, you gotta walk up there, but it looks like there's no buses or any like parking or whatever. I guess there could be parking, but I want to make it seem like we're like actually like accessible, you know what I mean? It's like in the city. So I wanted to make it seem like okay, you're in an accessible part of town, so you can go watch your little idol shows or whatever. Okay, I really wanted to include like the glowing fence to be like, yes, here's the show. Maybe it seems cool, and then like make the top part maybe like a garden or something. But I have yet to finalize that at this current point. Alright, here's making a little like outside balcony, because it's a whole building full of idols. You can't really do much outside, or at least I guess depending on your fame level, right? So here's a little like garden, a backyard area, since the downstairs is full, is like already full. Oh, here's me trying to figure out a foyer area. I also didn't know what flooring to do because I didn't finalize anything until now. Yeah, they went with like these dark wooden floors. And then we try to figure out a little like secretary front desk kind of area. An office building I saw had this kind of setup per se, so it's like when I recreate that. Also, me trying to figure out what carpet I want, and it's like, I don't know. I picked this one. Also, since I picked this rug, I have to like finalize what color scheme I will go for. So you can see I'm slowly putting in like goldish yellow elements. Here's me trying to figure out a background. There's so many options I could have done. I think I chose this one. I don't know, it's just like, it looks something like presentable, but also it could be like, looks nice for like a company or whatever. So here's me trying to finalize all the colors. So yeah, all the green columns turn to like gold. I think my color scheme ended up like, I think the main one is like goldish yellow, and then blue, and then some red, so yeah. And here it's me. It's like, I didn't finish the outside at all, so it's like, but let me just work on the inside just to see how big of a scale I need to build. You know, some people like to build on the outside first, then the inside, and then people do the other way. So it's just like, I don't really know how big all the items are, so let me just try to recreate things on the inside. So yeah, okay, the bathroom is just for like, you know, just the bathroom for like, this is like the little like, backstage area where all like the performers would stay. So it's just the bathroom there to like, you know, get ready. I have yet to finalize the bathroom color, so ignore that, but I put more effort to this little like dressing room. That's what it was called, dressing room. I put more effort to the dressing room because I was basing off this picture in Love Live, and I believe it was from Love Live All Stars. So yeah, I was trying to like, that'd be fun to like, since the series would be based off idols, to like recreate different like areas from all the idol games I play. So yeah, I was trying to like recreate this like clothing rack, but I think theirs was empty, but I was like, okay, screw it, I'm gonna just use one of the items. And here's a little vanity. I think in the game it shows 4 seats, but I only like put 3 because the way the tables are, you know how it is. So yeah, I think for inspiration I used some backgrounds from Love Live, On Stars. I think I have a few references from Ruby Starlight and Bandori. The other 2 that are like basically idol adjacent and stuff. Yeah, it was really fun to like try to recreate the room with what I have, and also like kind of decorate my own way, because you only see like one side of the room, so you get to see the other side. So I put a little shelf. Oh yeah, I extended the room a bit because because like at least in The Sims, right, they have a little like hair and makeup item, so it's like, okay, I have no space for this, I need to put this somewhere. So yeah, so in the picture, right, the chairs are blue, so don't worry, I will end up like fixing that later at the end. Oh, here, like, they have a little like, I think in the game, or at least in the picture, they have a little like curtain so people can change, even though the Sims, they just do it randomly, but this is just for looks, you know. Look how when I'm trying to place something, I just keep like spinning it multiple times. Again, the curtain kept trying to like attach itself to the wall, so it's okay, no wall for now, and then let me just place that. And then here's me putting back the color in the chairs. I think that only the seat cushions are blue, but it's like I have no other option, so it's like, yep. Also, I had this idea. This is based off on like another thing in Love Live, where like the stage was like 2 floors high. I think it was like in the outside area of a mall, but I just took that idea here per se. So yeah, here's me making the stage and stuff. It'd be fun to just see like the the little Sims or whatever just like dancing or singing on the stage. It'll be so cute. I can't believe it's like the stage is just big enough to have like these two what do you call it, dance floor things. And I thought it'd be like I wanted a way to hide the seams, so it's like not curtain, carpet it is. And then see, it's like here we go, the stage is slowly being put together. I got the lights and stuff. Here you go, everything, and yeah, all the like the little stage equipment. Do I know what any of these things do? Not really. So I just put them like in the area. We have to just figure out how to decorate the outside of this building. So this will like probably mess with a bunch. And here's like me trying to figure out how to go upstairs, because like at least pretending this building would have an elevator, but there are elevators in The Sims, but like it's for like apartments and stuff. And I don't even think you put them on this lot. So I'm gonna have like a fake elevator kind of thing, but realistically The Sims can just go up the stairs. So yeah. Here I'm making like 2 elevators. These are like the doggy doors, just sized up. So yeah, and then also I have it downstairs. I think downstairs I'll probably put more like a gym area, and then maybe more computers for the streaming areas, you know. Because realistically all my friends are more streamers, so it's just like if they were gonna be like an idol who are content creators, whatever, they would leave a little like streaming area. Because like technically all of the rooms that everyone would be staying in are like little dorms, so I guess they could stream in their little rooms, but it'll be like you see a bed in the background. And here's me messing around with things. I thought like, here, we'll just put stuff in areas, though I want to make it look nice though. Here, more things. And then get some lights and stuff. It'll be fun to have like a camera. It's like, oh, they're like live streaming the performance or whatever on like the stage. Oh, these little like markers, whatever. I don't know. Can I use these and also dance? I need to figure it out later when I'm playing. And of course, have the big screen so you can see their face and stuff. And I thought like, okay, well, if I actually want them to actually be drawn to the ghost thing or whatever, I thought like I should put a little like, karaoke thing. And some like little effects. I don't know how these effect things work. Do I need the machine that says like, controls the effects? I'll figure it out later. And here's me. It's a little platform. So like when people are like standing, whatever, the camera person can still like record them. And here's me trying to figure out how to decorate the front, because I want to put some plants, because plants always make things look nicely decorated. Trying my best to make it symmetrical, but you know how it is. I think I actually attempted to do it, but it's like, you know, I think this is a really cute like events area. I feel like this is probably the events hall for like the up and coming talent. You know, it's like you're not too big where you're like you need a whole stadium to sell out to. You don't need, you're not too big, so like you need a whole like area because you have too many like fans. So it's like for like upcoming, it's like just good enough, you know. Or maybe it could be like exclusive where like it's like a round. I don't know, make it a lottery. Maybe just a lottery to see your favorite perform. That'd be too much. I think I like adjusted the coloring because it was a little bit more peachy than it's supposed to be. It's compared to like the one in game. Oh, and here's me. I thought it'd be fun to like, since it's events hall, right? You could have like either like the current upcoming stars or whatever, and then I feel like the ones in black and white are like the legendary ones. They're like the current famous ones that like were born from this agency or whatever. So yeah, here's me trying to figure out like how do I want to arrange it, because I remember like, oh, I tend to play with like half the walls up, so the ones I actually want to see or whatever, I should like put them on the wall so I will keep up and stuff. So yeah, I thought this like item, it like glows. I thought it'd be a cool door. I don't know if they can like walk through that, so we'll see. But for now, it's like a cool gate, so you don't just have like fans sneaking into like the dressing rooms. And then here I thought like this little bar area. So this is like where people can like, I guess per se, like buy merch or whatever, or at least little things. It'd be funny, you also can buy a drink too, but yeah, mostly for merch. And this is me trying to figure out what flowers to have. I think did I go with roses or no, or lilies? I forget which flowers. I just know I just trying to keep the color scheme. And here you can select. This is where what's something that looks like merch or whatever, or a merch container. So yeah, you can have your little cards. I'm thinking like this little tea item could pretend to be like little like gotcha boxes and stuff, some blind bags or whatever. So yeah, and then I guess pretty cool. You have like your Oshi's like perfume bottle or whatever, or something. I don't know. I feel like I saw some creator had their own perfume or whatever. It's like, wow. Oh, wait, no, was that real? Was that fan made or was that Well, I know like the Genshin, they have like actually perfume. At least like a few of them. This sort of wall because they kept snapping to it. So yeah, here's your merch. Get some things of your favorites. So yeah. Then here, thought like, I think in OnStars, right? They have a little restaurant. I think it was or cafe. It was called like, was it Cafe Cinnamon or something like that? So I wanted to create something. Like, I guess here's a picture. Something to at least remind you of that, even though it's not really exact or big enough. So yeah, it's like a little like cafe area for like either the staff or any coming visitors can also like enjoy. Yeah, but at first I thought like, oh, I have to like design a kitchen, and it's just like I think you can cook on like the one that's attached to the window, but I also just want an actual stove so you can have more people cook. I know like when you're like designing a kitchen, it's like you have to have like the stove, the sink, and like a fridge, and like some kind of like triangle, I think, like they're just like kind of accessible to each other, right? So it's just like you go to the fridge, take something out, you go wash it, and then to the stove. You know what I mean? It's like they're not like too out of the way of each other, so that's what I did. Like I know like that's like a, you can like put the dishwasher anywhere, but I wanted it to have the countertop, so I just put it inside. And then here's me trying to like figure out what pots and pans. Oh, I saw this item later and I was like, oh, it's like little, like I think it's like wine or juice or whatever. So like I'll put that later. When I like play, I like spin my camera a lot, be like I'm looking at every angle, so I try my best not to do it too much, but you know. Okay, here's me trying to figure out how this buildings work. And then when I realized the detail on the outside is cutting into the inside, so when I delete parts, it leaves a gap. So I will figure that out later when I finish. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to fix it now when I'm still building. So yeah, I think the limit for here, at least it's in without dealing with any mods or whatever, you can like build up to 4 flights, like going up, and I think 4 down. I think you can have 8 total or something like that. So I have a lot of room for growth, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I don't know what happened here. I was like, why is it so dark in here? I could have sworn I put lights. Like there's a little like rooms that are like above like the stage area. I thought that would be cool, like little practice rooms, and you could have a little mirror in case like people like the other talent wants to watch people perform. You know what I mean? It'll be fun. A little like cute idea. Also, I want a little like entrance way to be like really tall, or maybe have like a pendant. I forgot to put a pendant there, but I guess I didn't really decorate that area yet. That'll be fun. And then me trying to decorate the outside, and I'll be like, oh, I shouldn't put room gen to like figure out where I'm putting the windows, and it's like, yeah. How do I fix the outside without messing up too much the inside? It's like, okay, let me just cover this with trees. Just, you know, just do that. This But that means if I want to use this chair, I have to like incorporate it in the other side too. So I've changed the palm tree, or at least I move it. And over here, I thought, okay, we have a little like cafe area. Should probably have a bathroom somewhere that's like not closed off from like the talent or staff, right? So like an open bathroom. So that's gonna be where that first room is. I know realistically, like, you would have it closer to the other half of the building, but I don't have space. I will, maybe I should have put it in the basement. Could have done that. We'll see. No, I think it looks fine on that side. So yeah, this is part 1 of me building. Hopefully, I finish this building eventually before my motivation for Sims 4 goes away. We'll see. So, if this content, consider subscribing. I'll see you next time I video like this. Thanks for watching. Next video.